बेस्ट टीचर्स के गाइडेंस में पढ़ना इजियर होगा।
एग्जाम या हो लाइफ, अब से हर स्टूडेंट विनर होगा। समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा।
Vedantu, learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Hey class, good evening everyone. How are you all doing today? I, Gopal welcome you all to today's session, which is your doubt series for your grade 9, and today we'll be taking the doubts of coordinate geometry and linear equation in two variable. Very easy topics. I know all of you must be enjoying these topics because they are very easy. So we'll be going through some of the doubts which have been asked, and I hope that these doubts will clear all the parts, every confusion which you have related to these topics. Okay bachcho, so we'll be discussing the whole part, that what are the doubts you are getting, and we'll be discussing all those doubts, and along with solving the doubts I'll tell you that what mistake you can make. Okay bachcho, so we'll be starting this class. I'll just show you the schedule. So this is the schedule for today, and the next session we have is on 18th January, which is we'll be doing introduction to Euclid's geometry and lines and angles. Okay, so these doubts will be cleared, and 14th January, okay, we have done the doubts for number system and polynomials, right? So this is the schedule. Now let's move ahead with the two chapters, coordinate geometry and linear equation in two variables, right? So the first question we have is this. So the doubt was, Sachin was asking, sir, when to use x and y while solving the problems on edges. This is the doubt with many of the students, that sir, how do we get to know that we have to use two variables or we have to solve it using one variable only? Okay, so the first thing which I would like to tell you all, bachcho, that it depends upon the question. You just need to understand, you need to realize that whether the given question can be solved with a single variable, or do you need one more variable extra because there are two things which are not related to each other. Or you can do one thing, that you can use two variables also. So there will be some questions are there which can be solved using one variable also or two variable also. Okay, so this is the part where you need to realize, suppose if I say that the cost of a question is there, which is cost of pencil and cost of pen. Now if there is no relation between the cost of pen and the cost of pencil, that will definitely require two variables, because there is no relation between them, and these are two different things, so two different variables, right? But in that, if I say that sir, cost of a pen and cost of pencil is cost of pen is double of the cost of pencil, so from here you have already got a relation. Understood? So now it can be used by, I know both the quantities are related in some way, one way. So if I say ki, sir, cost of pencil is x, cost of pen will become 2x. So here in this part you can either use linear equation in two variable, you can take two variables, or you can start with one, you can do with one variable also. So it is all up to the depending upon the question. The more important thing is, if there are two variables which are not related at all to each other, you will use linear equation in two variables. Otherwise you can use linear equation in one variable also. So particularly for this question, bachcho, I will first solve it with linear equation in two variable, and then I'll explain that whether it can be solved only with linear equation in one variable or not. So the first part is, the age of the mother is thrice that of her daughter. After 12 years, the age of the mother will be twice that of her daughter. What is the present age of the daughter and mother? So the first part, what is saying, that the age of mother is thrice of that of the daughter. Let's say, bachcho, that sir, age of daughter is, let's say, x. So I can say that sir, age of mother is, let's say, y. Correct? I have taken two variables. Now according to the first line, age of mother, what is age of mother? Y. Is means equal to, thrice means three times. Three times of what? Her daughter's age. Her daughter's age is what? Her daughter's age we have taken as x. So y is equal to 3x. That is your first equation. Second part, it is saying after 12 years. So beta, after 12 years, their age will increase by 12 years for both. So I can say that sir, after 12 years, what will happen? After 12 years, age of mother will be y plus 12 and age of daughter will be x plus 12. Correct? So now they are saying after 12 years, the age of mother is what? Y plus 12. Age of mother will be means equal to twice, means two times that of her daughter. Age of daughter after 12 years is x plus 12. So this is your second equation. Correct? This is your second equation. So now this will become what? But your second equation will be y plus 12 is equal to 2 into x, 2x plus 24. I know from the first equation that sir y is equal to what? 3x. Put the value of y is equal to 3x in this equation. You will be getting what? Sir, at the place of y, I know that sir y is equal to 3x from the equation 1. So in this equation at the place of y, put 3x. So we'll be getting 3x plus 12 is equal to 2x plus 24. So what will be getting? X. Shift 2x there. So 3x minus 2x is x, and 24 minus 12 is 12. So x is equal to 12. That means the age of the daughter is 12, and age of the mother is what? Age of the mother is 3 times of it. So age of the mother is 36. Understood? This is how we can solve it. This is how it can be solved by the 2 variable part. Okay, so as you can see in this step, till now it was a linear equation in 2 variable, but when I know that y is equal to 3x, I have put the value of y is equal to 3x in this equation. Now it has become a linear equation. So it can be solved with 1 variable also. How we can do it? Sir, we can do it that I know that, sir, let's say age of the daughter. But let's say, sir, age of the daughter is, let's say, x. Age of mother I will be getting from this part. Age of mother is 3 times of her daughter. So age of mothers will be 3x. Right? Now after 12 years, daughter will be x plus 12, mother will be 3x plus 12. So after 12 years, the mother's age, that is 3x plus 12, will be 2 times of the daughter's age, which is x plus 12. So now again you will get the same equation. 3x plus 12 is equal to 2x plus 24, and again you will be getting x is equal to 12. So again you are getting the same answer. Right? So what is the most important thing here? The most important thing is that not to get confused that how many variables are required. You just read the question. If you can solve it with 1 variable, solve it with 1 variable. If you think you require more variables, so take 1 more variable. Okay, if you are getting 2 variables, you should make 2 equations. If you are getting 3 variable, you need 3 equations. That is the simple logic there. Okay, if you are taking 2 variables and only 1 equation you are making, you won't be able to get all the solutions. Understood? So this is the main part you need to understand now. So the main thing is just read the question, try to solve it by taking the minimum number of variables. That is the main important part. As you can see, this question we have solved only with 1 variable also and 2 variable also. And when we are solving it with the 2 variable, at the end we are getting the same equation. So it does not matter whether you are using 2 variables or you are using 1 variable only. That is the whole part. Understood? This is the main part I wanted to say. So now get this fear out of your head. That's how to know whether 1 variable or 2 variable. Better read the question. Whatever the question tells you, if it is needed, take 2 variable. If it is not needed, do not take 2 variables. Solve it with only 1 variable. As simple as that. So the correct answer will be option C. Okay, correct answer will be option C, 12 and 36. Let's move to the next question. Sir, I can't understand the question of homework. Chalo bhai, let's take that question which you were not able to understand. If 2, 3 and 4, 0 lie on the graph of equation ax plus by is equal to 1, find the value of a and b. Now I know that this is a linear equation in 2 variable, ax plus by is equal to 1. And this equation's 2 solutions are given to us. We have been given 2 solutions of this equation. First solution is 2, 3. That means in this equation, if I put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, I should get it is equal to 1. So I can say that, sir, put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So this will become 2 into a, 2a plus 3b is equal to 1. That is my first equation. This is my first equation. 4, 0 is also one solution. So if I put x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 0, still this equation will be satisfied. So 4a plus b into 0 is 0 only, is also equal to 1. So from here, bachon, I can say that, sir, 4a is equal to 1. That means a is equal to 1 by 4. Right? I have got the first part, that a is equal to 1 by 4. Now, if I know that a is equal to 1 by 4, let us put this value of a is equal to 1 by 4 in this equation. So I will be getting 2 into a is what, beta? 1 by 4 plus 3b is equal to 1, it will become what? Half. 2 ones are plus 3b is equal to 1. So 3b will be equal to 1 minus half. This half shifted there will become minus. So 3b is equal to half. That means b is equal to 1 by 6. This 3 will go in division. So b is equal to 1 by 6. As simple as that. Understood? So this is how you can get the part. What was the main thing to understand here? That when we say ki these 2 points lie on the graph of this part, that means both the points or the values of x and y are the solution of this equation. They are the solution of this equation, right? Let's move to the next question. So the correct answer here is what, bachcho? 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. Now we have got 1 by 3. 1 by 3, so I don't think we'll be getting 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. Acha, 1 by 4 and 1 by 6 is not given here, na? It should be option C. Here they have changed. Okay, so 1 by 4 and 1 by 6 is the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so bacha, I would like to tell you all that these are the results for CBSE 10 2019, and if you want to have the same result, if you want to achieve the same result, you can also join the Vedantu. This is the Vedantu 9th and 10th team. Okay, Abhishek sir is taking physics, Anupam ma'am is taking chemistry, I am taking your math, and Ankita ma'am is taking your biology. So I'll be telling you a good course which all of you can have, okay, which you can opt in your grade 9, which will be helpful for you for your final result, right? So before that, let us take a question. The perpendicular distance of a point from x-axis is 4 units and the perpendicular distance from y-axis is 5 units. Write the coordinates of such a point if it lies in this first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So beta, first thing is you need to understand that let's draw a graph. Let's draw a graph. Okay, the intersection point is origin. This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. Now you want to get a point which is at a distance of 4 units from x-axis. So beta, from this x-axis, if I draw a line parallel to 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 x-axis, let's say here, okay, I have drawn a line parallel to x-axis, and if I say that this distance is 4, that means at here it is 0, you know, so 0 to 4, this distance is 4. So everywhere the distance between this line and the x-axis will be 4. Similarly, I can draw one more line here at y is equal to minus 4 also. I'll draw one more line. So beta, I can say that these are the 2 lines, and on these 2 lines any point is at a distance of 4 units from the x-axis. How do you find out the distance between a point and a line? Drop a perpendicular. So suppose if you take a point here and if you drop a perpendicular here, this distance will be equal to 4 units only, because the perpendicular distance between 2 parallel lines will always be same. The distance between 2 parallel lines will always be same. Then they are saying now you want the line which is at a distance of 5 units from the y-axis. So beta, this is y-axis. On this y-axis, if I want a line which is at a perpendicular distance of 5 units, so let's do one thing. So from here to here, let's say take a distance y, it is equal to 5. So if I draw a line something like this, if I draw a line like this which is parallel to y-axis, so all the points on this line will be at a distance of 5 units from the y-axis. Similarly, one more can be drawn here as well at minus 5. So these lines on the green, all the points on the green lines are at a distance of 5 units from y-axis, and all the points on the red line are at a distance of 4 units from the x-axis. Now the thing to note here is that wherever these 2 lines are intersecting, these points are the common points. Now see, a point here is at a distance of 4 units from x-axis and 5 units from y-axis, right? So the coordinate of this point will be, sir, 5, 4. Similarly, that side beta, by this distance is again 5 only, this distance is again 4, but the coordinates will be minus 5, 4. Here the coordinates will be minus 5, minus 4, and here the coordinates will be 5, minus 4. So these are the 4 points. In the first quadrant, you have 5, 4. In the second quadrant, you have minus 5, 4. In the third quadrant, you have minus 5, minus 4. And in the fourth quadrant, you have 5, minus 4. So these will be your points. These will be your points. Understood? Let's move to the next question. The perpendicular distance of a point from the x-axis is 4 units. Acha, so we have done the points. Okay, let's move to the next part. So now I was saying about a course, right? So if you really want to score good marks, what we have is we have a one class challenge. Now what is that one class challenge? It's very interesting concept. Think. Imagine, first thing is you are learning something from a class, and after that learning part you will get a benefit also. So that's like pros, all pros for you. Now how do you get it? First thing you need to do is you need to download the Vedantu app, right? Once you have downloaded the app, in that app you need to select your grade. Suppose your grade 9, select the grade 9. Now that the app will show you many master classes related to your concept, your topic will be going on there. Now whatever master class you want, okay, whatever master class you want, attend that master class and take a snapshot of that master class. Once you have taken the snapshot of that master class, now what you need to do is you need to find out a course, a micro course which you like. Now what micro course is? By micro course, as the name says, micro means chote. Micro courses. So these are the chapter specific courses. Okay, you can select any chapter where you are having difficulty and you can select that micro course, copy that link and that screenshot of the masterclass which you have attended. Send those both to youtube@vedantu.com. Email those two things at youtube@vedantu.com. When you'll do this, you'll get a coupon code from us, and by using that coupon code beta, that micro course you can get now at ₹1. Okay, so that's the one class challenge. You are learning something and you are getting a benefit out of it also. Now in ₹1 you'll be able to learn that whole chapter from Vedantu. Okay, so I would suggest all of you should take this Vedantu one class challenge and get your micro courses. Whatever doubt you have, yeah, in ₹1 your doubts will be solved. What else you want, right? So now let's move ahead. So in this part, bacho, you can select. Now see, these are for those students who have a doubt in one chapter, two chapters, something like that. But there may be many of you who are still not sure about all the topics or still facing difficulty in the difficult questions. Right. So for you, we have Vedantu CBSE 9th crash course. We have Vedantu CBSE 9th crash course. In that, bachcho, you'll be getting the live classes by top teachers for physics, chemistry, maths, biology and social science. You know all the teachers here. Then you'll be getting comprehensive test, quality assignments and detailed analysis. So assignments, test, which will help you to get good marks. These are like what? Net practice for your final examination, right? Comprehensive, this test, assignments, they are your net practice. Then doubt solving by academic mentors. That means there will be teachers or the mentors which will be mentoring you, which will be telling you beta how studies are going on, where you are facing difficulty, and then they'll be clearing your doubts as well. Then replay and recording of the classes you have missed. This you will not get in any school or any coaching. Okay, if you have missed something, you might get some work, you might get some other thing to do. So in that case, if you have missed the class in the school, suppose if you're not going to school, you cannot relearn those things. But here you can do that. You can rewatch the recording and you'll be able to understand everything. Then important tips and tricks to crash CBSE 9, rank booster quizzes. Quizzes are there. You love the quizzes, I know. And previous year paper analysis as well will be done. So this is the Vedantu CBSE 9 crash course. So you can go for the micro course also, which is if you are having doubt in 1 or 2 chapters beta and you don't want to purchase the whole course, you can go for the micro courses, attend one micro class, attend one master class, take the snapshot, send the snapshot and the link of the micro course which you want to youtube@vedantu.com. You'll get that micro course at ₹1. But if you are facing difficulty in many subjects, in almost all the topics, I would suggest you take Vedantu CBSE 9th crash course, and I'll tell you the details of the crash course as well. Now let's move ahead. Draw the graph of an equation y is equal to mx plus c, where m is equal to 3 and c is equal to -1. Read from the graph the value of when x is equal to 2. So very easy, we need to draw the graph. First put the value of m and c as 3 and -1. So the equation which we need to solve will be what? Y is equal to 3x minus 1. This equation we need to solve. Now, whenever we need to plot the graph for this equation, what we need? You need to draw. By see, to draw a unique line, but see, if I give you only 1 point, you can draw infinite line out of that points. Correct? But if I give you 2 points, exactly 2 points, now there is only one line which can pass through these 2 points. There is no other line possible. So whenever you need a line, you need minimum 2 points. I would always suggest you get 3 points. Why? Sometimes you might make a calculation mistake. Okay, so suppose if you have got only 2 points, the line, suppose by the calculation, the line should be this, but you made the calculation mistake and this point you got somewhere here, and you will draw the line like this and this will be wrong. If you plot 3 points, beta, if you plot 3 points, suppose first point should be here, second point should be here, third point should be here. You have done only 2 points and this point you have got it wrong, and suppose this point you have got it here. Now, if you have got 3 points, you will know that, sir, I'm not getting a straight line. I'm not getting a straight line, right? That means there is a mistake. Now, if you will recheck it, you will get to know, okay, this point was wrong. This is the correct point, and now it is a straight line. So always, my advice to you is always plot 3 points. You will be sure that your line is correct. Okay, understood? Clear? So always plot 3 points. And if you are not getting a straight line, definitely you have made a mistake. Don't think the question is wrong. No. If it is a linear equation in 2 variable, definitely it will be a straight line. If you are not getting a straight line, that means you have made a mistake. So recheck that. Okay. So now let us plot the points. So let's say, bachon, first thing I will plot it for what? Let's say, sir, y is equal to 0. So beta, if y is equal to 0, what you'll be getting? Sir, 0 is equal to 3x minus 1. So you'll be getting 3x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 3. So 1 by 3, comma 0 is your first point. Then you can put x is equal to 1 also, or x is equal to 2 also, anything. Okay, if you are facing difficulty to plot 1 by 3 comma 0, do one thing, assume the values of x. Let's say x is equal to 1. So in that case, y is equal to 3 into 1 is 3 minus 1. So I can say y is equal to 2. Now these are good points, right? 1 comma 2. Second point, let's say, sir, x is equal to 2. So you'll be getting y is equal to 3 into 2 is 6 minus 1, y is equal to 5. So 2 comma 5. And one more point, let's say put x is equal to minus 1. So in that case, y is equal to 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 minus 1. So y is equal to minus 4. So the 3 points you have got is minus 1 comma minus 4. 1 comma 2, 2 comma 5 and minus 1 comma minus 4. Now you need to draw the graph and plot those points. So here, bacho, see, you can see here 1 comma 2 we have, 1 comma 2 we have, 2 comma 5 we have, and minus 1 comma minus 4. So these are the 3 points you have got. Minus 1 comma 4, minus 1 comma minus 4, and then 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 5. Join all of them, you will get a straight line. As simple as that. Is it clear? Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. If P, which is 5, 1, Q, 8, 0, S, 0, 5 and O, which is 0, 0 are plotted on the graph paper, then the points on the x-axis, which will be the points which will be on the x-axis. Now see, beta, whenever a point is on the x-axis, its y coordinate will be 0. And whenever a point is on the y-axis, its x coordinate will be 0. So I want the point which are on x-axis. That means I know that, sir, y coordinate should be equal to 0. Where is y coordinate 0? In P? No, sir. In Q? Yes, sir, y coordinate is 0. In S? No, sir. In the case of S, beta, you can see S is 0, 5. So I can clearly say, sir, this point will be on y-axis. S will be on y-axis because x coordinate is 0. And O is 0, 0. So beta, O is nothing but origin. And origin is the only point which is on x and y, both the axes, because it is the intersection point of both. So O will also be considered correct. Origin is the only point which is on x-axis as well as y-axis. So what are the points? Q and O. Q and O, that means option D is your correct answer. Option D is your correct answer, right? So now, bachon, Vedantu 9th course, CBSE 9th crash course, which I was saying that if you are facing difficulty till now and if you are still not comfortable, I would suggest it's personally your decision. I'm just suggesting you that if you really feel that if you are not done enough, you're really feeling that हाँ sir, I'm not getting enough marks, you can do one thing is, if you are sure that only 1 or 2 chapters you are making mistake, you can go for the micro courses. But if you are facing difficulty in almost all the topics, you can join Vedantu 9th crash course, CBSE 9th crash course. Now what you need to do is, you need to visit this link vdnt.in/YT9CBSE. Right? This is the link. Type this link in the address bar, vdnt.in/YT9CBSE. Click on buy now. Now there they will be asking you that I have a coupon code. Click on I have a coupon code and apply the coupon code GPCC. Apply the coupon code GPCC. If you'll do that, the course which is of 15,998, you'll be getting only in 5,700. You'll be getting only in 5,700. So that's a good opportunity. Only in 5,700. If you can afford, okay, the first thing is, if you can afford, bachcho, I would say ki don't take any risk. It's your decision. At the end, I'm just suggesting you, if you can afford 5,700 rupees for the crash course, I would say that you must do it. And in that case, you'll be getting mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology and social science. So all the topics you are getting, bachcho. So that's a very huge, that's a very fair deal for all the subjects. So if you can afford it, I would say you go ahead. And if you have only doubt in 1 or 2 topics, you can go for micro course as well. Right? So now, bachcho, this will be the whole part. You'll be getting live quizzes, you'll be getting leaderboard, everything in the class. You'll be able to get to know your marks, how many marks you are scoring. So it will be an awesome environment in the live classes. Okay, bachcho. Now you can also join the Telegram group. The link to join is vdnt.in/9n10. So 9 and 10. That is the link to join this group. Okay, Telegram group. I would suggest all of you come there, because every time there will be the schedule of the classes, and many students are there as well who are posting their doubts, and their doubts are getting answered. So you can also be a part of it. Okay, so I hope, bachcho, all of you enjoyed this class. Very minimal doubts were there because the topics are very easy, but I hope whatever doubts were there, it has all been cleared. Okay, bachcho. So if you have liked this video, like this. If you have loved this video, like this video, share this video with your friends and subscribe this channel, because this is the exclusive channel. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Any doubts you have, you can reach out to me at gopal.paliwal@vedantu.com. I might not be able to answer all your queries, but I try to answer as many students as possible, those who will reply to me. Okay, bachcho. So this is all from my side in today's class. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, good night. See you soon. Bye bye, bachcho. Bye bye.